What up people, and welcome back to Alternative Invert. I hope you're all doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, like most of you are, then how you doing? I hope you're all well. If you are new to the channel, remember to smash that subscribe button and like this video if you do enjoy our content so you can see more. So today we're going to be taking a look at some updates that we have here at Alternative Inverts, and also we are going to be rehousing one of the biggest tarantulas in our collection. It is a New World tarantula. It is an adult female Acanthoscurria geniculata, which is the Brazilian white knee. First up, what I want to say is massive thank you to any of you guys that are supporting our channel via the membership program. We have had some new members, so your names will be shouted out in our next video, and we really appreciate it, guys. If you do want to check our membership program out, you can do so by hitting that join button below. First update, we have some a bit of bad news. It was in regards to one of the Monocentropus balfouri females that were paired. We did get egg sacs from both of our females. The one I think is still in with the female that may have hatched. However, she has webbed up all of her entrances to the burrow, so I can't actually see in there at the moment, but it's usually a good sign. Hopefully the balfouri egg sacs hatched in there with her, and we should see them start to emerge at some point soon. The other female, however, didn't have a successful egg sac, so the egg sac is here in front of me. I was quite worried that it was the first egg sac that we had from the balfouri before our other female, and it hadn't emerged yet, so I did a little bit of investigating, found the egg sac, opened it up, and unfortunately we can see some bad eggs that never developed, but quite strangely we can also see some that had developed and had developed into the N2 stage or N1 or N2 stage, but for some reason never emerged from the egg sac. I don't know whether the female just didn't open the sac up for them to get out, whether it may have been too warm, because we have had a lot of spells of warmer weather in spikes, so not sure if it could have been anything to do with any of the conditions that have changed. But I want to just quickly show you these. Now they have been out for a while, but you can see some of them that had developed, so let's take a quick look. So in here, these have been out for a while, so the wool have gone a lot drier already, but as you can see, there are little molts in there, and some of these little brown slings here, they are N1 or N2 balfouris, and then you can see some eggs over here that haven't developed. So I'm not quite sure what went on with these. It was a successful breeding by the looks of it, because we've got some that have molted. However, they never emerged from the sac, and it's a bit of bad news, but again, we'll just have to keep trying, be persistent, and I'm sure eventually we will get a successful pairing with the slings staying alive, if we haven't already from our other female. If you guys have any ideas, if you've got any breeding experience yourselves, if this has ever happened to you, let me know down below. Again, it's not the end of the world. We have got another one, but I will keep trying. I do want to get a successful pairing of these at some point, so who knows what will happen. It's just part of the game. Good news, we have also found another 2 egg sacs here at Alternative Inverts. Now, one of them is from a tarantula that has previously gave me an egg sac. Now this female has double clutched, and she has dropped me another egg sac without molting in between or without being paired again. So this can be common with some species, and both of the species that I found an egg sac from are quite notorious for double clutching. So up first, here is our Heteroscoda maculata. Now she did an egg sac previously on this side of the enclosure. Now she hasn't molted. She has just been feeding since our last egg sac, and down here we can see we have another egg sac again from our female, and the other egg sac is from one of my favourite types of tarantula. It's an A.Gen arboreal. This is the Lampropelma carpenteri. Now I introduced the male on the 31st of January. The male was eaten on the 5th of February. I found this egg sac on the 31st of May. It may be hard to show you the footage of that egg sac now, but I did manage to get a little picture that I'll include up above, where you can see her with the egg sac down in her cork bark. Pop her back and leave her alone. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at our adult female Acanthoscurria geniculata. We're going to get her rehoused into another enclosure, as the enclosure that she's in at the moment, I have accidentally cracked the glass, so we need to get her out of there and get her rehoused again. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at our adult female Acanthoscurria geniculata. We're going to get her rehoused into another enclosure, as the enclosure that she's in at the moment, I have accidentally cracked the glass, so we need to get her out of there and get her rehoused again. So let's quickly get this enclosure emptied and take a close-up look at this stunning New World tarantula. This will go straight into a new enclosure. This is the new enclosure that we've got set up for our female. Make sure it's quite damp. Put some sphagnum moss, some forest floor moss, bits of twigs, you know, with lichen on. The skull, because you know we love those skull hides. Make sure you've always got a water dish. So this is our female Acanthoscurria geniculata, also known commonly as the giant white knee or the Brazilian white knee tarantula. Proper contrasting colorations, like a very beige stripes going up its legs, and then the dark brown patches on its legs, also on its abdomen and its carapace. You can see it does have urticating hairs, and they are type 1 and type 3, and they're on the abdomen. These are used as a defence mechanism when defending themselves from any other larger animals. Tarantula can be found in Brazil. They are notorious for their feeding responses. I have tried to get some footage of this female feeding in this new enclosure. However, she's not taking any items at the moment, but I will include a clip from my Fatal Fangs round 2 where this female took down a large hissing cockroach. Now this is the first tarantula that we had in our collection. Some people will probably say that it is more of an intermediate keeping spider. However, I think that as long as you've done your research, you know what to expect with this species. I think that, you know, you can have them. We had it as a first tarantula, and I think that you could keep this as a new keeper. They are always out in their enclosure, so you can see them quite frequently. They are a beautiful display tarantula. Sometimes they do like to web up their enclosure. You might see that they put a thick mat down on the ground, and sometimes they do web over as well. So we had ours web over the skull in a previous enclosure, and actually done quite a lot of decorating. They are a large tarantula with a body span growing up to around 8 to 9 centimetres, with the full leg span at around 20 centimetres. Take this into consideration if it's something that you are looking to get into your collection and you are a new keeper. Just make sure that you are comfortable with comfortable with dealing with this tarantula when you need to at her full adult size. So these are from the tropical areas of Brazil. And they do have a long wet season, so you're looking at the wet seasons from around October all the way through to March. Then they'll have a dry season for June, July and August. So most of the year they are kept pretty wet. We always just give our enclosure a good mist down, make sure that the water bowl is always full. We had some sphagnum moss in there as well, and some forest floor moss, just to keep up the humidity in there as well, and also it does help retain that moisture. So give it a mist down, a good mist down once a week, and these will be fine. So there you have it, guys. That's our Acanthoscurria geniculata female, Mrs. Baz. I hope you enjoyed that video. She is absolutely stunning. I do recommend this species for anybody. If you want to see your tarantula frequently, get one of these. If you want a great feeder, get one of these. I hope you enjoyed the Fatal Fangs 3 round 2 clip that I showed you, where our female was feeding on a hissing cockroach. That did get us through to the next round. Unfortunately, we got through to the semi-final again this year, like last year, and then we were beaten by Mark's tarantulas, but his footage was absolutely amazing, so well done to Mark. And I'm rooting for you, dude, to finish up on the competition. Let me know down in the comments, do you own a geniculata? How do you keep your geniculata? Would you keep a geniculata if you don't already? Make sure we get that discussion going down in the comments, and let us all know and get you guys interacting with each other. Let me know if you've experienced anything like I did with the Balfouri egg sac, where some of them have developed but they haven't actually came out of the sac and it has essentially killed them. If you're new to the channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button and the bell notification to see when we upload again. Until next time, guys, look after yourself, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.